Good evening, everyone. So not only does the Slugma Squadron operate 9 CASA or Airbus now C-295 Maritime Persuaders. This is the Scratch Aeronautics kit, resin kit of course. They also operate 9 littoral, that's the coastal region, MU-2E for Malagasy, the world's smallest maritime patrol aircraft. This has been upgraded over the years. I got this very cheap off eBay because it had no box, no instructions, and all the parts were off the sprues. It's built absolutely lovely as most HASEGAWA kits. The only issue is I tried to fit crew figures into it, which kind of made it harder. But other than that, it's a lovely build. Now it has been modernised. I've added a forward-looking infrared turret underneath. I've added missile alert warning sensors, chaff and flare dispensers, and there it is in the Slugma Squadron markings. Slugma being a volcanic Pokemon slug, and this is B for Babe. And Babe is the smallest maritime patrol aircraft in the fleet. So these are used for really anti-piracy stuff, patrolling the coastal areas, littoral combat. These have a good range, these little MU-2Es. They've got the wingtip tanks. It's got a single brimstone 2 missile under this wing. It's got the wide windows, I don't know if you can see them there, for search and rescue stuff. And the door can be opened in flight and stuff dropped out. Now this isn't really an anti-submarine aircraft. This is more of a patrol aircraft. And under the other wing, it's got CVR-7 70mm rockets. So it comes with the radar, which is standard for the model, the MU-2E. I really like this. It's an unusual looking aircraft. It's very fast. It's quite powerful for its size. It is really quite small. So these are just used for coastal patrols and really sort of anti-piracy stuff. These Persuaders are used more in the anti-ship support role, and then the anti-ship Gripens, the Mirages, the J-10s will pick up from the targets. Now these can also carry anti-submarine warfare equipment, which the MU-2E cannot do. It's too small. But it's a nice little aircraft. Now I have got a Viking that I can build. I don't currently operate the Viking in the fleet, which has been in a loft for about 10-15 years. But these are you know, really nice little aircraft. I like it. It's a lovely little HASEGAWA kit. Maybe I should have worked harder on the finish. I finished it in my new sort of Japanese self-defense force search and rescue / anti-ship scheme, which I like very much. So this is the other 9 aircraft to go with the Slugma Squadron. Slugma Squadron is a big squadron, so it's got 18. You might wonder why they've got this many maritime patrol as well. The Malagasy or Madagascan coast is around 4,000 miles of coast to patrol. You've got the western side and the eastern side, one which goes out into the Indian Ocean and one which goes onto the Mozambique Strait, which I call the Oilem Strait because Mozambique is Oilem in my what if world. And that's a very heavily congested shipping area. So there is quite a lot of patrolling to do. And these aircraft free up the Sea Hercules to go after enemy submarines and to go out into deep waters, which is where they operate best with their 3,000-mile range. So I hope that this makes sense. And again, a lovely little old but gold HASEGAWA kit. Take care. Goodbye.